Hello, welcome to another video, and in today's video we're reviewing Jurassic World Survival figures and new 2026 releases. Here you can see we do have the Jurassic World Survival Ceratosaurus, which looks very cool. As you can see, it is a darker figure. It has grayish and black paint, which I do really like about this figure. It looks really nice. Here we take a closer look. You could see that it has pretty long arms. Here it has a big horn, very long horn, and two horns on the top of the head, as you can see here. Has yellow eyes and looks like rubber teeth, if I had to guess. Um, I really like this figure. It looks pretty accurate to a Ceratosaurus, I think. I just maybe a little too long on the horn, on the nose. Um, but besides that, I really like this figure. And these new Jurassic World Wild Roar survival sets, the figures glow. As you can see, this Ceratosaurus does have this light up action, which it turns like this yellowish orange color. I think this would probably be the one that I would go for out of the other ones that I am about to show. This will probably be my first, if not my second. Here's a closer look at it, and here's the back of the box, which you could see the three others figures, which we will be showing you. And here we have this guy, Brac Brachychenius. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I have yet to believe that this was going to be a figure in the Mattel survival line. Here's a closer look. As you can see, the box is pretty nice, pretty accurate to the T-Rex, and looks the same as all the other ones as well. Here is a side look or face look view of our figure here. And as well, like the Ceratosaurus, it does have a light up action, but this one lights up green, which I really like. It looks really nice. And I believe you only have to press the button and it'll trigger the action feature as well as the light up action, kind of like the camouflage Indominus figure. Um and it looks like from the box as what you see, um it looks like it has about the same action as the Liopleurodon figure. Here on the back of the box, let's take a look at that. You can see the three other figures as well, and you can see the action feature, which does look like the Liopleurodon's action feature. So it looks like it'll probably just be like going down and looking like that. Here we have the Afrovenator, looking really nice. I honestly like this one. Um, it's a nice orange color, and I think this one looks pretty detailed as well. Let's take a closer look. Yep. Here you can see the action feature kind of on the box hidden back there, and then you can see our figure, of course, who does look really nice. It has like no spines on the back, which is kind of a change from Mattel, so it looks a little different. Here's a closer look at the face. Um, you could see it looks like actually a very, very light orange on the nose area, and then as you go down, it looks like it gets like darker, but that might just be the lighting or the camera angle. This one does glow up as well. It glows like this neon green, almost like a yellow color. Um, Personally, I really like this one. Probably Ceratosaurus first, though. I have wanted a black Ceratosaurus for quite a while. Here is the back of the box, which you can see has Afrovenator, Pteranodon, and that other figure I don't know how to pronounce its name correctly. Um, yeah. Obviously, we haven't seen one of these, and that is our Pteranodon. Our Pteranodon has a figure, but there is no released footage that I know of, at least, or any photos of this specific figure. Um, so I have no information on this except for this one photo, which shows the color. Another thing that's coming out is going to be a new Mutodon mask. So it's kind of like the Therizinosaurus or the T-Rex or the Spinosaurus, like how they come out with one of those. Here you can see it says Mattel WWE Main Event JUSO. I don't know. But here you can see we also are coming out with what's probably going to be a new concavenator. And it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. It's a different sculpt than the other two concavenators. But following with this is another figure which we have no idea the species yet. It looks like it's probably going to be sauropod, but it is not yet identified. But if I had to guess, as Eon Dude predicted as well, after some thorough thinking, is most likely a Plateosaurus or something like that, some type of sauropod. They're also coming out with smaller figures, like the Monolophosaurus here. As you can see, it looks pretty cool, new coloration and everything. Kind of the same sculpt as the other Chaos Theory and Camp Cretaceous ones. But besides that, it looks really nice in my opinion. I don't know why sorry, why Mattel really likes the Monolophosaurus. Also, here is a new Dimetrodon, which looks a little like wild, like it's been out in the wild all its life. It looks nice and wild, you know. Anyway, this figure looks very wild. Yeah, like I've said 3 times. We also have a Vesperosaurus, sorry. Um, it looks pretty nice, kind of like a Gallimimus mixed with like some different type of herbivore. I like it. We're also coming out with a new Plesiosaurus, which kind of looks like a hybrid, honestly, with the spikes on, like the frill spikes on the side of the neck and the sharp spikes. It also does have some spikes on the fins of the figure, which makes it look like a hybrid. Here are the 4. Here you could see the Plesiosaurus in its box correctly. Um, Looks pretty nice, but looks pretty. I don't know. They all look new. All the sculpts are new, except for Monolophosaurus, of course. Here's the back of the box. Here's our man, Gorgy. Yeah, that's what I'm calling him. Gorgy. It's a good nickname. Here you can see this figure looks really cool. Multiple different colors, and honestly, probably one of the most accurate figures we've got. Uh, with every detail. It does look like it has painted nails too, which is a huge upgrade for Mattel. This one does have an action feature. Looks like it moves its tail, it spins it, maybe, when you press that button. That's what it looks like. Um, and along with this, we do have another figure, which is a Stegosaurus. Wow. The Stegosaurus looks like it's going to be smaller than all the others. Uh, Personally, I like the old sculpts better, but this one is probably a little bit more accurate. Um, it does look kind of juvenile because it's very small. But one figure I do not like how it looks is the Ultimate Damage Mutadon Destruction Pack. They look like something Hasbro made in 2013. Um, it doesn't look like Mattel quality. Their faces and those huge teeth. I just hope the Frenzy Pack's better and it can save this. Here is the photos of the 2 Mutadons. This one looks like it has a darker color, and this one has like a blue color on the head and the tips of the wings. And looks like that one's positioned like it's walking, and this one's positioned like it's trying to do an intimidating stance or something. here is the action features that you just saw. Yep. And then here is the Mutadons. Here are them together, which, man, I just cannot stand their faces. Just look so weird and uneven. Man. But here's another good figure that we're getting is the Allosaurus. I do really like this figure. I like coloration and the accuracy. Mattel is definitely focusing a little bit more on accuracy now, um, rather than other factors. Here's the figure's full body. Um, as well does have an action feature. Um, you press that button and his head like goes down and chomps, and then he also does have a damage feature, which lights up, as well as on the other side, I believe. And then we do have three smaller dinosaurs, which we do not know the species yet. But we can definitely make predictions. Here are the three, which you could see we have a flying pterosaur, a ceratopsian, and some type of carnivore. And then here is the back of the box again, so you guys can see. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.